Make him come But you know what? Okay, yeah.
All right. Stephen, I didn't know it was going to take this long. I got court with him at 8:30. Once you get all that can you hear?
This amp, okay, matter. Yeah, matter.
But it's 8:29.
All right, ma'am, you're on.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge on this morning. It's good to see everybody, participants, if you could turn on your cameras this morning. Miss Mack, my docket says 8:35. I am not going to start early because folks will not be here.
Okay, yeah.
My apologies. But I see my 8:35 people that came early. So good to see y'all. We're gonna start in 5 minutes. So thank you for your patience. Okay, Mr. Maddox, you looking good over there. I see you with that haircut. Mr. Foy, good morning. I see you too. Yes, sir. You look good, Mr. Foy. Yes, you do. All right. Good morning, Ms. Linebarger. We have about 5 minutes before we get started. All right. I see you, Miss West. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. And good morning, Miss Griffin. You all, the docket says 8:35, so in fairness, I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to show up. I usually schedule 8:35 so that if there are any issues at 8:30, we can handle them. But I don't think we have anything pressing this morning, so I still need to give people the opportunity to get on. So we'll be ready in 4 minutes. I would give y'all the question of the day early, but I'm not. I'll make y'all struggle like everybody else. You heard that, Miss West?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can you be All right. We are now in session. Good morning, everybody. It's 8:35 a.m. We are ready to go. Good to see everybody on this morning. I am going to start off. All of you should have received when you logged in to Zoom on this morning. You should have given permission that you agree to have your case heard on Zoom. And so otherwise you would have to disconnect. And so I'm glad that everybody has given that consent. We're going to start off this morning by having the attorney for our specialty court place your appearance on the record. And for all of you who don't see her on the screen, Attorney Warfield is physically in the courtroom. Attorney Warfield.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Specialty Court Defense Counsel.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you, Ms. Warfield. Are there any preliminary matters for the court's attention?
None at this time, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And then for specialty court, the coordinator.
Good morning.
Make sure you mute the mic. Okay.
Specialty Court Coordinator.
All right, thank you, Mr. Morgan. Any preliminary matters for the court's consideration?
No, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Let's have the case managers place your appearance on the record. Ms. Taylor, you are up first on the screen. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Taylor. Any preliminary matters for the court's consideration?
No, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. And then Mr. Green, good morning to you. Your appearance.
Good morning, everybody. Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Mr. Green. Any preliminary matters for the court this morning?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Wade, I just realized that you were on. Good morning to you. Please place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Wright Wade, Director of Probation on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, good morning, Mr. Wade. Do you have any preliminary matters for the court's consideration?
I do not. Thank you, Judge.
All right, awesome. I'm looking at the participant list. Before I do that, Ms. Wilson, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. All right, I am looking at the participant list. There are a few people, or at least one person, that I see who is not eligible for a Zoom hearing, and you were instructed to come into the courtroom. Please do not sit in the virtual courtroom when you have been instructed by your case manager to appear physically in the courtroom. Please make your way to 421 Madison in the city of Detroit, courtroom 133. If you have been told that you are not eligible for a Zoom hearing, please do not sit in the virtual courtroom. You must appear here at 36th District Court. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And with that, I am ready to get started. Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Price is on. Good morning, Ms. Price. Please place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, Specialty Court.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you, Ms. Price. All right, very good. Let's get started. I am going to start with Mr. Foy and Mr. Maddox. And so if Mr. Maddox, get someone to help you unmute. All right. I'm gonna give you, did y'all see him give me that finger? Yes, sir. I will give you a second. Attorney Griffin, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Herman Griffin, P77169. I'm here, I guess, to assist the court in whatever ways I'm able to today. Miss Roberta asked me to show up today.
Okay. I have all specialty court matters on today. So unless there is a secret docket that they're not telling me about, I have all specialty court on this morning.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm gonna just log off for a minute and call Miss Roberta and just see to make sure that I'm not supposed to be in another 36th District courtroom. But
all right. Yes, you might want to do that.
I'm gonna call her now. All right, thank you, Judge.
All right. All right, you're very welcome. All right, it's Mr. Okay. Mr. Maddox, you are unmuted. Good morning to you, Mr. Maddox.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ms. Holmes.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good in here. 30 more days I'll be completing. I'll be in the program. I'm trying to get my checks back, started back up, because about a doctor. I went to the Livonia Mission to get my shot. I'm taking my medicine. I need my pill form. They haven't been giving me my pill. They're working on that now, Mr. Allen. And my counselor, Mr. Talley, who's right behind
All
me.
right. I see him. I see him.
Pretty good.
So, Mr. Maddox.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Maddox, give me 2 seconds. I want to place your case numbers on the record. I failed to do that.
Right.
Let me do it very quickly.
I'm
I
calling
have
you.
case numbers U557-96020, case number 162570611, case number 172191601. Mr. Maddox, state your full name for me, please.
Anthony Lamar Maddox.
All right, thank you. So, Mr. Maddox, you just did your review. You
Yeah.
just told me all the wonderful things you're doing.
Mhm.
I'm so glad to see that you have stayed there. Look at you. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I got to get my teeth fixed, but you know I got hit by a car and beat up with a baseball bat out there. So I'm blessed. I'm going to church. I'm going to groups. I'm going to meetings. I'm going to AA meetings. And I'm getting my own apartment soon. My disability start back up. I got like about $25,000. Said I hadn't had a disability check in 2 years, which they don't supposed to cut my SSD off. Because I get the SSD disability. That was my income. That's why I was out there shopping. I had to eat, man. They cut my check off while I was in jail. That's how.
All right. Okay. Hold on, Mr. Maddox. You moving so fast this morning. Listen, but I love it because you are very much so in tune with what's going on with you. And usually you don't even talk to me. So you got to give me a second to digest all of this. But I'm hearing that you are doing fabulous, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, listen, Mr. Maddox.
Yes.
And you're smiling and you want to get your teeth. Listen, I hope y'all was taking notes because I wasn't expecting all of this from Mr. Maddox. He just gave his own report on this morning, and I'm excited about it. It seems like they are treating you very well where you are. Would you agree with me?
Yes, I have a complaint. This is a good facility, but I'm trying to get my business taken care of. So when I get out of here in 30 more days, I have my own apartment and go see my dad. I haven't seen my dad in 2 years, man. And I'm worried about it. I just lost my auntie. I lost my auntie, my mama's sister. She passed away about 6 months.
So listen, we staffed your case on yesterday.
Yes.
And between Mr. Talley and your case manager, they are going to work to get you to where you can live independently.
Yes.
You understand that that's going to take some time, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, yes,
All
ma'am.
right, thank you for being understanding. And so let's have them work at that, but they will keep you informed of the progress, okay?
Yeah, okay. Hey, Ms. Holmes, can you tell them my case?
Wait. Let me finish my little part.
Okay.
They're gonna keep you informed about your progress. Does that sound good?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
And then I have one more. Wait a minute.
I ain't going nowhere.
And then I'm counting on you to stay where you are and continue to work and do the things that you need to do so you can get to your independent living, get your check, get your teeth fixed, see your dad, see your auntie, and all of those things. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's your question for me?
Can I get my agent's name and my case manager's name, please? My
All right, Miss Taylor.
Yes, Mr. Maddox, it's me, Jasmine Taylor.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna work with Mr. Talley on the things that you guys just discussed.
Okay, my agent's name. What's my agent's probation officer? That's Mr. Grant, right in Highland Park.
No, Miss Taylor. Taylor.
That's my agent.
Yes, for this court.
That's who's working with you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So listen, Mr. Maddox, on yesterday, it was reported that you are in compliance with everything.
Yes.
That you are gaining some insight, and I just want you to know I am extremely proud of you.
Miss Holmes.
I am extremely proud of you.
Can I say?
All right.
Do I have to plead?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm pleading guilty to the case. You know that I'm court ordered here. I'm court ordered by the court system. I'm pleading guilty to the case because I have to see how the part judge, Miss Bridget, too. That I was working on my case together. Running together.
Okay.
Okay, so if there is another case that you're speaking of, because you're all squared away
with
36th District Court.
Okay,
We have our hands on everything that you had here. That's why you heard me read out those 3 cases.
yes,
But
ma'am.
if there are some other matters, Ms. Taylor, let's make sure we look in the lien system to see if there's something else outstanding, and we will work with you to get those matters resolved. I don't have any control over them, but we'll see first if they exist, and we'll work with you to get them resolved, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, all right. Ms. Taylor, you reported in staffing on yesterday that Mr. Maddox is in compliance. Has anything changed?
No, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. So Mr. Talley, you have also reported out yesterday in staffing. Has anything changed since yesterday?
No, he does have a court appearance here today for Highland Park.
Okay, I was not aware of a Highland Park situation. And so, Mr. Talley, would you please make sure that you and Ms. Taylor, or that you get that information to Ms. Taylor so that Ms. Warfield will be able to work with him to get things resolved if at all possible. Okay?
I will email that Zoom number to her today. Right at the beginning.
All right, so Ms. Warfield, if we could get that, and with respect to Highland Park, and so we just, I mean, I don't have any authority, but we can let them know he's here and what he's doing with us. All right.
Ms. Holmes.
Very good. Yes, Mr. Maddox. Yes,
I heard
sir.
I heard it's the same cases we on now. You and Miss Bridget Holmes, Miss Bridget in Highland Park courtroom judge already talked about it. I heard it's the same case.
No, I know Judge Bridget.
I know.
But no, we are not sharing a case. I don't have any authority in Highland Park. But
Okay.
we're gonna make sure anything we can do to help you, that we do so, okay?
Okay, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so Mr. Maddox, your next time coming back to see me
Yes.
is going to be April 5th, 2023. And that will be at 8:35 a.m.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah. What day? What day? 8:30. What
It
day?
is
April 5th.
April 5th,
Wednesday.
2023, 5th. Yes,
Wednesday, Thursday.
it's a
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Thursday. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, I want you to keep up the great work, Mr. Maddox,
I will,
okay?
ma'am. Yes.
All right, very good. Good to see you. I am going to excuse you at this time.
Okay.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you, Mr. Talley.
My birthday passed. I just turned 55.
When was your birthday, Mr. Maddox?
St. Patrick's Day, March 17th.
Oh my goodness, come on, everybody. Let's celebrate Mr. Maddox for his birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen. Love you.
All right.
Take care.
All right, Mr. Maddox.
All right,
Have a
baby.
good day.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Boy, Mr. Maddox. All right. Let's do it. We're going to go to Mr. Foy. Good morning, Mr. Foy.
Say it again.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number U 582-89420. Mr. Foy, state your full name for me, please.
Aaron Michael Foy.
All right. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. Well, you look good. You got a new haircut.
Yep, I got it cut down.
I like it. Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
All right. I think it looks nice on you. Mr. Foy, are they treating you well?
Yes, they are.
All right. Are you treating them well?
Yes.
You are. All right. Very good. And so, Mr. Foy, it was reported that you are doing well where you are. But I do need to ask a huge favor of you. Are you ready?
Yes.
I need you to follow the instructions that they give you and do the things that they're asking you to do to get better, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, you can.
All right, so if they come to you and say, Mr. Foy, we need you to eat breakfast because breakfast is the greatest, the best meal of the day to get your day started, I can count on you to do that, right?
Yes.
If they ask you, Mr. Foy, we need you to go to a class, to a session, I can count on you to do that, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. And so any other things that they ask you to do, that's going to better you, I need you to do that for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take your word at it, Mr. Ford.
All righty.
All right, I see you laughing. Why you laughing?
No, I was just, you got my word on that. I'm gonna do better on whatever they need me to do, so.
All right. So that means following the professionals, the things that they ask you to do and to take. I need you to do that, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you for your word. I'm counting on it. All right. You've only been there a week. It was reported that other than you know, I need you to do what they ask you to do. Everything else is in order. I also heard that you talked with your mom.
Yes, I've been talking with her.
How's that going, Mr. Foy? How do you feel about that?
She's doing pretty good. I probably need to call her today and see how she's doing.
All right. Are you excited about having the opportunity to talk to your mom?
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
All right, very good. Well, I'm excited about it. I was happy to hear that you've been able to make contact with her. All right, Mr. Foy, are you having any challenges that I need to know about? Any concerns?
No, not at this moment. No, I'm not.
None at all? All right, anything you need to share with me?
No, not at this moment, no.
All right, you're 1 week in. I want to encourage you to keep working. I already see a difference in you, Mr. Ford. You don't even look like the young man that was in my courtroom.
Yeah.
And so that's a good thing. So I want you to keep going, okay?
Yes.
All right, awesome. For the case manager, anything additional to report as to Mr. Ford?
No, Your Honor, he is in compliance with the court order as well as his treatment plan. And he's working his program. He's doing a good job to only be here for 1 week. So I want to encourage him to keep up the good work.
All right, awesome. And since nothing has changed, Mr. Ford, I am going to give you your return to court date. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
All right, return to court date is April 5th.
Okay.
2023, and you'll come back at 8:35 a.m., okay?
All right.
All right, very good. If no questions, and anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Ford?
No, Your Honor.
None? All right, very good. Then I am going to excuse you today, Mr. Ford. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All righty.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right. Did I miss anyone that's housed at a provider?
Your Honor, we do have Ms. Karina Coleman, who is at a facility.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Coleman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Oh, look at Ms. Coleman. Look at you, Ms. Coleman. Did you look in the mirror this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you see?
I seen the sober person.
You did. What else
Yeah.
did you see?
I seen a positive person. I seen a strong person. I seen a determined person.
Ms. Coleman. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad you finally see it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm proud of you, Ms. Coleman. I am. You look wonderful. You need to take, I don't know if they let you have your cell phone. You need to take a picture of yourself today. Tell somebody in there to take a picture of you. You need to see yourself. You look good. You sound good. You feel good. And you like what you saw looking back at you this morning in the mirror.
Yes.
Are those tears?
Yes.
What are those tears for? You know, I want to know.
I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yes.
What are you happy about?
I finally had enough courage to see me for me, and what I was doing wasn't right.
Yeah.
And now
And you
I'm
know
doing
what else?
something about
Go
it.
ahead. Say that one more time.
Now I'm doing something about it.
and you're doing something about it. Listen, Miss Coleman, I am so proud of you because you finally come to that place where you realize there are some things that you need to change and you are doing it. And
Yes.
I am so, so proud of you. And I hope that you are proud of yourself as well. So those
I
are
am.
good tears.
Yes.
Those are good tears. So you can go on and cry those. You know, I like good tears. And
Yeah.
so, well, all tears are good tears, but those are happy tears, and I like those.
Yeah.
And so, listen, are they treating you well?
Yes.
All right.
Except for
And
they
are
wanted me
you
to have my
treating?
phone, but it's fine.
You can do without that phone, right?
I've been doing without it, so I guess so.
You guess so. And if you couldn't do without it, you learned something new about yourself, right? You can do
Yes.
without that phone. Yes, because you need to focus in on you, right?
Yes.
All right. I heard you're doing some really great things over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to share any of them with me? Let me see. What do you have? A certificate of achievement? You got a 100 out of 100 on your anger management one-on-one trivia quiz. Come on, let's celebrate Miss Coleman. Do it, Miss Coleman. Awesome. That's awesome. You did it, Miss Coleman, and you're doing it.
Yes.
All right. What do you need us to help you with?
Nothing really. I just I caught another case.
You did.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In a different county, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is what I'm going to tell you. You know that I don't have any authority in any other county, but you also know that I will have our attorney here, Miss Warfield, reach out to you, and in any way that we can help you, we're going to do that, okay? But
Yes,
listen,
ma'am.
I need you at the table, sleeves rolled up, showing up and giving up your best. There you go. Roll up them sleeves. There you go. And giving it your best. Giving it your best, okay?
Yes.
So Miss Warfield has indicated to me that she wants you to reach out to her. I know you don't have that phone, but Miss Warfield wants to make sure she's showing up on time for her hearing. She doesn't miss anything, because I know it can be difficult to navigate two court systems, okay?
Yes.
So I need you to make contact.
I haven't had no information on when my court dates was gonna be or anything. They haven't sent me anything in the mail yet.
Okay, so just wait for it. Do you have someone checking your mail?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. And so make sure that they're checking for court mail.
Yes.
All right, because you need that right away so you don't miss any deadlines, okay?
Okay.
But still reach out to Miss Warfield, because I don't want you worrying about that. Because Miss Warfield may be able to find out some things about dates, even without the mail. So I want you to reach out to her today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
After court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome, awesome. So yesterday in staffing, Ms. Taylor, your message is regarding Ms. Coleman, is that correct? All right,
Yes,
so
sure.
yesterday in staffing, Ms. Coleman, we talked about that tether, the scram tether that you have.
Yes, ma'am.
And so well, first let me say this, scram tethers do not make you be in compliance, right?
Right.
Scram tethers just let me know, Judge, you need to do something different because there's an issue, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, very good. And so, Ms. Coleman, I'm going to remove that tether, and I need you to, you've already rolled up your sleeves, I need you to do the work, okay?
I'm gonna do it.
I know you are.
I'm
All right,
tired of-
so Miss,
I'm done trying to get around stuff.
yeah, it's too much work, right?
It is, and I be tired.
Yes, and you always get caught. You ain't even good at moving around it. You get caught every single time. You know, I can look at you and tell when stuff not right. Am I right or wrong?
You right.
I call it out every single time. Yes, ma'am. All right. So don't you take off the tether. Give Miss Taylor an opportunity. Mr. Joel will come out between today and tomorrow and remove it, okay?
Okay.
All right, very,
Thank you,
very
Judge.
good. You're very welcome. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. All right, Ms. Taylor, anything additional as to Ms. Coleman?
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Coleman? Nothing from, okay, all right, awesome. Then Ms. Coleman, your next date for court by way of Zoom is going to be April 5th, 2023. And that will be at 8:35 a.m., okay?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Coleman, I'm so happy for you and I'm very proud of you. Keep working.
Thank you,
You are
Judge.
worth it, ma'am. You are worth it. All right?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to excuse you today so you can get back to your sessions.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Ms. Coleman,
Yes.
I just sent you a chat. Can you please check it and respond before you log off?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Ms. Coleman, when you finish with that, you are free to leave, okay?
Yes, thank you.
And I failed to put your case numbers on the record. I was so happy to see you. Let me place your case numbers on the record. SP 1201399, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1201434, counts 1 and 2. And case numbers Z8083371 and Z390333046. State your name for the record, Ms. Coleman.
Karina Coleman.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. I am ready now to go to my phase 5 individuals. Mr. Quarter, you are not eligible for a Zoom hearing on this morning. You must report to 36th District Court. So get up, get moving, and get here. Mr. Quarter, do you hear me? Shake your head if you hear me. Did he log off?
Yes,
Do you
Judge.
hear me? All right, I need you to come down to the courthouse. And I need you to come now, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, I'm ready to go to phase 5. Oh, we have a promotion. I'm sorry, I missed that in my notes. We have a promotion, and it is going to be Miss Norma Seawright. Good morning. Arma. Why do I have Norma on my file? I do. Miss Seawright, I'm adding letters to your name and everything on this morning. You don't care because you're getting a promotion, right?
I care because it got to be my name for that promotion.
There you go. There you go. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness, you are smiling and I'm smiling too. You have been recommended for promotion. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-451-0401. State your full name, Miss Seawright.
Arma Denise Seawright.
All right, I have not seen you smile that much since you've been in the program. What you so happy about this morning?
Finally at phase 2. It's been a process.
It's been a process. Listen, it was reported that you are doing very, very well, that you are working your programming, you're showing up for what you're supposed to show up for, you're doing the things that you committed to do. I need to know from you, are you ready to go to phase 2? I mean, this is not the time for your phone to go out or for us to have a bad connection. Miss Seawright, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Did you answer my question?
Yes, I said I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, now, if you want to stay in phase 1, I'll leave you there.
No. I've been there too long.
No, that phone working now. All right. Very good. Listen, tell me something that you have learned in phase 1 that you're going to take with you to phase 2.
Well, phase one, I really had to tell myself and admit to myself that I was an alcoholic. And I noticed it was a problem. So now to continue not drinking, because I have not touched no alcohol, I should be a little more better with a lot that's in life.
Yes, look at you. You admitted that there's an issue, right?
Yes.
You know, we talked about that, being truthful with yourself, right? We've had those discussions, haven't we?
Yes.
I'm so glad that you were able to gather that, or to do that, accomplish that in phase one. You have met the requirements of phase one. Your case manager recommended you, Mr. Green, to go to phase two. And so, Mr. Green, is there anything else that you want to report out as to Ms. Seawright, as to her completing all the requirements of phase one?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Seawright is doing exceptionally well. She has been in phase one for a minimum of 60 days. She has over 100 days of sobriety. She has been engaged in treatment, and she is in compliance with her supervision. We are very proud of you, Ms. Seawright, and keep up the good work. We will keep encouraging you and being here for you.
Thank you, Demetrius.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Seawright? All right, if nothing else, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Seawright on her promotion to phase two. Congratulations, Ms. Seawright. Mr. Crump, you not celebrating. Mr. Crump, I need you to join me. We're going to have to do it all over again. I need everybody, including Mr. Crump, to join me in celebrating Ms. Seawright on her promotion to phase two. All right, Mr. Crump. Thank you. All right, Ms. Seawright, you are on your way. You are doing extremely well. I want to encourage you to just keep going. Keep going. Utilize all the resources that you have been connected to. Continue to keep that contact with your case manager. Continue to address those issues that have been pointed out to you and some that you have pointed out for yourself, and continue to do the things that you're supposed to do. You are off to a great start in phase two. So your next contact will be a face-to-face on April 12th, 2023, and that will be at 10:35 a.m.
Okay.
Did you get there?
Yes.
All right, awesome, awesome. Listen, because you are a promotee today, I am excusing you. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. How are those kids doing? How are your kids?
They're good. My girl, the daughter that's pregnant, she have an appointment today, so.
Okay, all right. And you're making some good decisions and utilizing your resources to be able to handle that situation well?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Listen, make sure that if you face some challenges, let your case manager know, let your provider know, because not only do we want you to be okay, we want your daughter to be okay. And if there are resources, Ms. Griffin is a great source of resources, we'll definitely point you in the right direction to have resources for your daughter, okay?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Griffin, do I see you nodding your head over there? Yes. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Seawright, I'm excusing you. Have a great
Your Honor,
day.
before Ms. Seawright,
Yes.
before Ms. Seawright goes, we did
Yes.
talk about giving her an incentive.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, we did talk about giving her a gift card and letting her pick what the gift card will be. I will discuss with that a little bit more with you, Ms. Seawright, but we did discuss that, and I wanted to make sure that that was put on the record.
Okay, thank you.
All right, look, you're real happy now. Wait, what did she say? I didn't hear you.
Is Ms. Warfield in the courtroom? Is Ms. Warfield in the courtroom?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Hello.
She's like, I'm winning. Listen, Miss Warfield is here. Yeah.
Make sure you pay the court today.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Miss Seawright, you'll get to choose which gift card as an incentive. And so it'll either be Kroger or Uber or Lyft. And so you get to choose one, let Mr. Green know, and he'll get that to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, this is good. All right, take care, bye-bye. All right, now I'm ready to go to my phase 5 folks. All right, for your phases, everybody, we're on until I finish the people in your phase, and then I will excuse the phase. All right, let's go, Miss Linebarger. You are phase 5. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing a lot better this morning.
You're doing a lot better. That seems to suggest that you weren't doing well.
Well, you know, going back and forth to the hospital, I'm doing better now on that.
All right. I'm glad. Are you taking good care of yourself though, Miss Linebarger?
Yeah, I went to the hospital the other day. They want me to come back and draw.
Wait. Don't put your medical information on the record.
Oh, well.
I don't want you to do that. Because you know the whole world might be watching. Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing fine.
All right, very good. I'm so glad to hear that. And you're smiling today, so I know you on the right foot today.
I got up this morning and made breakfast for everybody. So, you know, I get up every Wednesday and I get up about 4 o'clock and I put on the screen so I know what time y'all be on.
Wait a minute, you get up at 4 o'clock and you sign into court?
Yeah, because sometimes my son don't be here and I don't know how to work the computer. So if I can't get on there, he'll have to come home and do it.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want you to know I'm never gonna be on at 4 ready to do your case. Okay?
I know. I just leave the computer sitting. I just leave it sitting and I have it plugged up so I can have enough juice to talk.
Look at you. You're taking care of business. I love it. I love it.
Finally.
Let me place your case number. Real quick. I have 210-443-8101. State your full name for me.
Lisa Linebarger.
All right, Miss Linebarger. You told me you were getting ready to tell me something. Go right ahead.
I forgot what it was now, Judge. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
That's
okay. It'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you cook breakfast this morning, and I also heard you can cook real well.
Yeah, I do. I cook for Miss Griffin sometimes.
You do? I heard that you share that gift with others.
Yeah.
And so that's awesome. And I see the smile on your face, so it looks like you enjoy giving back, right? And helping others.
I always give. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I cook for my church too.
Look at you. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why we all be fat and stuff up in the church, because people are always cooking and carrying on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Miss Linebarger, you had a report you had to do for me. Did you get it done?
I did it. I gave it to Mr. Green.
He told me. I don't want you to read it verbatim, but tell me what were your thoughts?
My thoughts were that this program is really helping me a lot because I was a heavy drinker, but now I can't drink at all. So, you know, I feel better being clean. I know I had a few hiccups, but them over with now. So I just hang out with my church people now and just do me and stay at home, watch TV, go to church. That's it. So I feel a lot better doing that. Because I lost all my friends when I got in trouble. So they wasn't my friends from the beginning. That's what my son told me. So
there you go. I might agree with your son.
I'm good being me and my son.
All right.
You get up every morning, Mama. I gotta go to work. Don't you sneak out of here and go get nothing to drink. I say, boy, I ain't finna go get nothing to drink. He encouraged me not to drink every day. So he said, you can do this. You ain't got long. Come on. You know, so I like him being here with me. So it encouraged me a lot.
Very good. Well, tell him we said thank you for encouraging you.
Even though they made that boo-boo and left their liquor on the table that time. He said, I really didn't mean to do that. He said, I didn't know you was going to get up. I said, yeah, you know I'm going to get up and take my meds. So, you know, he learned his lesson from that. They don't come here no more. You know, he don't have his friends here no more. So.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to turn my phone off.
All right, Ms. Linebarger.
My doctor be calling me. My doctor come to my house. So.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Ms. Linebarger, is there anything that you need us to assist you with?
No, but I'm gonna stay with Miss Griffin them even when I do graduate. I'm still gonna be talking to Miss Griffin. And I might bug Mr. Green a little bit. I don't have Miss Warfield number, so I can't call her.
Oh, everybody has Miss Warfield's number. We'll make
I
sure
don't
you
have
get it.
I gotta
Oh, you need to get it.
Yeah.
You need to get it. Yes. All right.
She a big,
Very good.
She helped me out a lot. You know, when she did talk to me in the courtroom, she did liven me up a little better. You know, she gave me, you know, where I felt a little better after I left the courtroom. She kept telling me, you can do this, you can do this. And I keep saying, I can do this. I did have a few hiccups, but then I said, Judge ain't playing with me. I got to get right.
Listen, but Miss Linebarger, you know I don't want you to just get right because of the judge,
It ain't
right?
just because of you. I feel better now. I get along. My daughter came and did my fingernails and stuff for St. Patrick's Day. I done messed them up and stuff. So I'm getting along with my kids a little better now that I'm sober.
Yes.
Even my
So
son.
the judge wants you to have all of these wonderful things that you're doing long after you are finished with me.
Oh, I am.
I want you to have them for a lifetime. Good relationships with your children, pro-social activities, going to church, cooking, helping other people. I want you to have, and being healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gained some weight too.
Yes, you did. And it looks good on you.
Yeah.
It looks good. Yes, ma'am. Now, I still want you to keep.
When I first got sick,
listen, Miss Linebarger. Uh-oh, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
I said when I first got sick, I had lost a lot of weight, but I'm gaining it back.
Yes, ma'am. And you look good, Miss Linebarger. You are almost there. I need you to hang in there, okay?
I am.
All right. All right. It was brought to my attention that you are in compliance with all of the requirements of the program. No issues were reported. Mr. Green, is there anything additional that you'd like to add as to Ms. Linebarger?
No, Your Honor. Ms. Linebarger is in compliance and she is working the program as directed.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Linebarger? Nothing? All right, Ms. Linebarger, your next date, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
It is March. It is March 29th. 2023 at 8:45. She would be at 8:45 a.m.
I'll be there.
Do you see how much emphasis I put on that? Your next court date. All right. Read between the lines. All right. Come on. We're all rooting for you, okay?
All right.
All right. Good to see you. I'll see you next week on Zoom. With bells and whistles, okay?
All right, I'll be here.
All right. All right, I believe that you are my only phase 5 person. And so I am going to thank and excuse you at this time.
Okay,
take care.
Have a blessed day.
You too, Ms. Linebarger. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. We are now going to go to phase 4. I'm ready for phase 4. And I have for phase 4, Miss Sammy Edwards. I have case number 200-440-7801. Miss Edwards, state your full name for me.
Sammy Edwards.
Yeah, you're not gonna spell your first name like you usually do. S-A-M-M-I-E. Go ahead.
Is that what I usually do?
With the record.
S-A-M-M-I-E. Edwards.
Yes. Miss Edwards, every time I call her case, Cyrell, she spells her name. I'm like, I got it. It is burned in my mind. So you're gonna have to say that until we part ways. You're gonna have to spell your name every time I call your case. Yes, ma'am. Good morning to both of you. Good morning.
May I say something, please?
Yes, you may, Miss Edwards.
Cyrell is such an integral part of my life. I mean,
yes.
I can't tell. I want to tell y'all because I overslept and I called Cyrell and she was down here in less than 5 minutes to have this Zoom call. She also said about you, Judge, that She said, people think that judges are mean. They're not. She said, it just depends on how that person behaves. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate you guys, and I really, really appreciate Cyrell.
Yes, and we appreciate you and Cyrell too. You all know we got off to a rocky start, but Cyrell, you committed that you would help your mom navigate in the program and make sure that she would do all of the requirements of the program. And you have done that, young lady, while balancing a job, a career, and all of those things. And I know your mama can be a whippersnapper sometimes. I know she can be, but listen, you still show up and you do what you committed to do. And I just appreciate you. I really do. And I'm glad that your mom appreciates you as well.
Judge Holmes.
I see you leaning in.
Judge Holmes, I did not have a problem with you in the beginning.
No, we just. I'm sorry.
I didn't have a hiccup with you in the beginning.
No, it's just, remember, we had some issues as to whether or not you would be able to work the program, remember? And then I would have, if you couldn't, I would have to send you back to your sentencing judge.
Okay.
And you didn't have to. Yeah.
Didn't have to.
And we didn't have to.
Thank
Because you gave your commitment that you would work the program, and Cyrell gave her commitment that she would help you to get to everything you needed to get to. And you both, you did it. And here we are. You're almost there. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So listen, in phase 4, it's been reported in staffing that you're in compliance. So here's what I want to know from you today, Ms. Edwards. Tell me about a challenge you've had since the last time I've seen you, and how did you respond to it?
Well, I had a friend come over because he wanted me to proofread something that he had written, and he bought a bottle of wine. Now, even though I'm not an alcoholic, I like to have me some nice wine sometimes. So I said that I would give the wine to Cyrell. And when I told Cyrell, Cyrell was like, just save it until you get out of court. And that was, I don't want to say it was difficult, but I wanted some of the wine. I haven't had any in a long time, and this person buys good wine. So just that. That's all. And this morning with me waking up late, that makes me nervous. But when I called Cyrell, she was down here, Johnny on the spot. And I really, really appreciate everything.
Yes. So listen, Ms. Edwards, I think that's awesome, the way that you handled that challenge. You know that while you're with us, you can't have any alcohol. Mm-hmm. And so you made a good decision. You thought about, how is this going to impact me? And you know it wouldn't impact you well. And so, very good. I'm so glad that you were able to overcome that challenge. And I want you to remember how you did that. You went through a thought process. I want you to remember how you did that, so that even when you leave the court, you can use that same process in order to make good decisions for yourself. Okay?
Thank you. My therapist asked me, why did the court name change from mental health court to specialty court? Can you tell me that, or should I talk to Mr. Green about that later?
It's always been specialty court. You're just one of our courts that's a part of specialty court.
Okay.
Okay, but all of them, we call all of our courts where we solve problems. Sometimes you'll hear us say problem solving court, specialty court. It's to let people know that there's help available. And so if you have some special needs, or if you have some problems that have maybe caused you to come in contact with the judicial system, we want you to look us up. We want you to ask about us. We want you to ask for information, but you fall under the umbrella of specialty court. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. All right. Mr. Green, do you have anything else to add as to Ms. Edwards? She is doing very well.
No, Your Honor. Ms. Edwards is doing very well, and she is in compliance with the program. She is working the program, doing everything that she needs to do.
All right, and I know that she is in phase 4, and so she has a few more requirements that she needs to satisfy and time lengths. And then we'll be getting you ready to move on. Okay, Ms. Edwards?
Okay.
Yes, Cyrell?
So, Judge, I just want to share with you, as you know, right, ever since the beginning, alcohol and drugs was not exactly Mom's vice. Mom's vice is sweets, sugary stuff. She is a snacker.
Don't tell her
Okay.
all my business.
And so sometimes you just said it, right? She is a whippersnapper. Okay. You know me trying to keep her on the straight and narrow. So I would love it if you folks could encourage her as well. She is working her weight program, but we're doing good. We are not having lots of junk food in the house. And that is what we are working on. Yes, it is because this is specialty court. Okay. We saw a problem.
She said this is special. Now listen, Cyrell, you almost gonna make me be a hypocrite. Because I'm not gonna tell you, I ate a whole pack of Mentos. I had about 10 strawberry candies yesterday, a donut, and yeah. And so I won't be one, but what I will say, I splurged yesterday. But what I will say, Miss Edwards, is we want you to be healthy, physically, in every aspect, not just what brought you to specialty court, but in every aspect of your life. So if you are working the program, you work it because it looks good on you. How about that? I've noticed your face is slimmed down. Your neck is slimmed down too. So it's looking good on you. So work it. Look at you. She's like, oh, I'm gonna work it now.
Yeah.
Listen. So work it because you want to be healthy, right?
Yes.
Judge, if I can,
Right, so,
Judge, if I can,
yes.
We all do that snacking. I certainly wouldn't want her to become a diabetic like I am. But just try to switch those snacks to like almonds or cranberries or raisins. It'll give you that same taste for sugar and for sweets, and it's not as bad. Okay. Almonds is good. You'll still get it from that. Raisins will give you that. Cranberries, dried cranberries will give you that. And because if not, I wouldn't want you to end up like me and have to give yourself shots. And, you don't want to do that. I don't want to scare you, but you don't want to do that. That's how I got there. So try that. Try that sometimes.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, don't you get off of here and fuss at Cyrell for telling your business. All right?
Okay.
She won't. I'll tell the good stuff too. She goes to hula hoop twice a week. She goes to water aerobics. She is working so hard, and I think it's awesome.
I love it. Awesome. Well, listen, you are doing so well, Miss Edwards. The recommendation was that you get a judicial applause on today for all the wonderful things that you are doing. So come on, everybody. We're going to celebrate Miss Edwards. She is working her program and getting it done and taking care of herself. Awesome. You inspiring me. You're doing all of that. All right, Miss Edwards. All right. Listen, your next court date is going to be, if there's nothing else from any of the other team members, your next court date is April 12th, 2023. And that will be, that will be at 10:35. So that will be a face-to-face. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. If no questions, you all are free to leave. You are I have one more phase 4. I need y'all to hang with me. Hang with me for a second. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Edwards. All right. All right. Let's go to Miss LaTanya West. Good morning, Miss West.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. I have the following for you. 210-626-0501. State your full name for me.
LaTanya Andrea West.
All right. How are you this morning, Miss West?
I'm great, and you?
I am doing very well. Very well. Tell me what's been going on with you since the last time I've seen you.
Enjoying my new house and going to work every day. My mom had came down for my birthday. We had a
When
good
was
time.
your birthday?
March 15th.
Come on, let's celebrate Miss West. Happy birthday! Yeah. Awesome. And your mom came down.
Yeah. To see me and the kids and my wife.
Look at you. I love it. I love it. Did your mom like what she got an opportunity to see?
Yeah, she said I passed the test.
Wonderful. 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 All right. And so have you been having any difficulties or anything that you need us to assist you with?
Mm-mm.
No? Is that no?
No.
All right. Tell me about a challenge that you've had since the last time I've seen you and how you responded to it.
Challenge.
What is that?
A challenge.
Yes.
Just dealing with my teenager. Well, God.
Okay. That could be a challenge.
I'm still trying to figure ways to deal with it. Her and these boys. Oh, God. But other than that, I haven't really been having no challenges. I've been focused on my program and just trying to do what I need to do.
All right. So you identified that challenge, the teenager. How are you responding to it? Or how did you respond to the challenge that you're having with your teenager?
I try to sit down and talk with her every day because, when I was growing up, I didn't really have people to talk to me. And I think that would have made a big change in my childhood if I had somebody to talk to me instead of just pushing me away. So I just try to talk to her, guide her, because I've lived her life already. I've been 15, 16. So I just try to give her the wisdom that I know to get through her everyday life.
All right, very good. That's a good way to handle that challenge, Miss West. Great job. Talk to her. And not just talk to her, listen to her as well.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be heard, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. You're doing a great job. Look at you, Miss West. I love it. All right. There was nothing reported as far as issues, but there was a recommendation for an incentive, and I want to hear from you. The recommendation for an incentive was to reduce your testing. You're in phase 4. You've been doing a phenomenal job with respect to your testing, no issues. And so the recommendation was to reduce it to 1 time per week. What are your thoughts about that?
Yes, ma'am. I think that it'll be okay. I'm pretty strong about, my sobriety. Even after my graduation, I would love to continue to stay sober. So, why mess up now when I feel like the race is going to continue after the program? So, 1 time a week is okay for me. I don't think that'll be a problem.
All right, then that was the recommendation of the team. So that is your incentive on today, reducing your testing to 1 time per week, random. And so congratulations to you for working your program, for hanging in there and doing some wonderful things. Listen, I also heard that you went to church.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Very good. I love to hear that you all are, when you're adding pro-social activities, because the one thing, and this is for the whole courtroom, I don't want is for you all to just sit at home and be couch potatoes the whole time you're with me. And then as soon as you're out of the program, you turn up and then you come back to me. I don't want that. So we want you to incorporate some pro-social activities so that you can realize you can have a good time and still not have any interaction with law enforcement or the court. So that's a wonderful thing. Continue to do that, Ms. West, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have any questions for the team on this morning?
I just have one question.
What's your question?
How long is this program?
It's a minimum of 14 months. Now, you know we went through all of this when you first came on board.
I got a pamphlet. It must be outdated or something. It said that it was 12 months. So, but
it's a minimum of 14 months, and that's probably one of the old brochures. Okay. Yes, and so we need to make sure that because some people do hold on to it. So that's a very good question. Okay, and so you bring up a point probably we didn't think about, because we've updated our brochure, and we need to make sure that everybody has that updated brochure. It's a minimum of 14 months and a maximum of 12. Okay.
Okay.
24, Your
And you
Honor.
are almost there.
I am.
I'm sorry, not a maximum of 12. I'm sorry, maximum of 24. I said 12. I'm sorry, because Ms. West will hold me to it, like telling me bye today and never come back. All right, no, it's a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 24. All right, Ms. West?
I got it.
Got it. All right. Any other questions?
Minimum. No.
No? All right, Mr. Green, what do you want to add? Has anything changed? You reported that she's in compliance. I know that there are some things that you're going to touch base with her on with respect to a review that's coming up on March 25th. And so I want to encourage you to make sure you attend that review, Ms. West. Have some conversation with Mr. Green about that because I know you've made some changes in some things, and we just want to make sure that those changes are for the good, okay?
Okay.
All
Will
right,
do.
awesome. All right, Mr. Green?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Ms. West is doing really well, and she is working the program.
All right, awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. West? All right, if nothing else, then April 12th, 2023 at 10:35 will be your next contact date, and it will be a face-to-face. All right, but you know that we're here if you need us, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. That completes my phase 4 people, Ms. Edwards and Ms. West. I want you all to do well. Enjoy the rest of your week. We are here if you need us. Your providers are there if you need them, and utilize the resources that we've made available to you, okay?
Excuse me, can I say something else?
Yes, ma'am, come on.
Cyrell is the general manager of Handlebar, which is one of those bicycle things that you see around driving around.
Yes.
Cyrell is the general manager of one of those. She's the general manager of the one called Handlebar, which was the original one anyway. I wanted to tell you that.
Yes, ma'am. Look at her. She is looking out for her baby. I don't blame you. Yes, ma'am. Handlebar. Write that down. I'll have to let Chief Magistrate Kaplerick know. You know, he got me on one of those one day here at the court on a side street. So I'm gonna have to let him know, and we'll have to look for Handlebar. Okay? We'll be thinking of you, Cyrell.
We do corporate outings, so if your team gets a free day, we would love to have you guys ride. We could take you around. It's really awesome, seriously.
Oh, Mr. Wayne, did you hear that? All right, very good, very good. All right, you all. Thank you. You are excused. All right, let's do it. I am ready now to go to our phase. I have a phase 2, but he had to report in the courtroom.
Your Honor.
And just so you know, Mr. Porter has reported to the courtroom.
Your Honor, can he be sent upstairs to complete a screen?
Did you all send Mr. Porter for screening?
Screening?
Yes.
Mr. Porter for screening?
Didn't Mr. Porter walk into the courtroom?
Yeah, he went in the conference room with Ms. Warfield.
Oh, he's in with Ms. Warfield? But can you just let her know I need him to screen so that we can get test results back? All right, awesome, before his hearing. Wonderful.
Your Honor.
Let's do it. Yes, sir, Mr. Green?
Yes, before we go to phase 2, last week we did bring up Devin Kronk. He has a conflicting appearance that he has to make for a matter in Ypsilanti. So we had discussed talking about getting his case called before that, so he could have time for that.
Absolutely. I'll call it right now. And then you all need, I have all phase 1s left. So Mr. Kronk, thank you for your patience. I'm going to call your case right now. I have case number 190-466-1901. State your full name. Unmute for me, Mr. Kronk.
Yep, you guys sent it to me. Sorry, Devin Kronk.
Good morning, Mr. Kronk. How are you this morning?
Doing well.
You are doing well. Very good. Very good. Tell me what's been going on. Seems like I just saw you the other day, right?
Yes, last week. Yeah.
All right. You've been doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I talked to team wellness and stuff like that. I have been getting the runaround for going on almost 2 months with my surgeon. I have to get it's called a CT scanogram, and it measures and gets like very detailed images of my leg to see the motion, because I could only bend my leg halfway. And so I've been getting the runaround with that, but after talking to a manager, I'm gonna be getting a phone call today regarding that, scheduling it so I can get in to get another surgery. Because it's pretty painful. So I want to get the process going because I still have a lot of work to be done and metal inside me. So.
All right. And Mr. Crump, listen, I love the way that you are taking care of business. You're taking care of all of you. And so that's awesome. How are you feeling overall?
Physically or emotionally?
Both.
I have my moments, my days. I think we all do.
Yes, we do.
So some are happier than others, and then some are more frustrating because you get ran through hoops and, you know, just I don't know how to explain it. Just the frustration.
And on those days, Mr. Crump, how are you responding to that frustration?
Honestly, I can say in the last since I've been trying to get this done, the CT scanogram done on my leg. I've actually thought about it a couple of times because there's been a couple of times I told them yesterday because I had to go downtown to the DMC hospital, heart hospital, and I walked in there. I was talking to them and they're working on it. I was like, I planned on coming in here and going off, and I said cutting up on you guys. And I was like, you guys have been so nice to me, though. I shouldn't do that, you know? And so I thought about it like a second time, and it worked out pretty good. So overall, it's working out.
Look at you.
Normally, I don't do that, but I heard.
Yeah, I know, because I know you know how to cut up, right? But Mr. Crump, look at the process that you went through. You thought about it. These people have been nice to you. Certainly, there's somebody else or some other process that may be causing the delay, right?
Yeah,
and you made a conscious decision to not act out because that wouldn't have worked out for you, right?
No, I probably would be seeing you face to face today if that happened.
Yeah. And do you know what they do with people's files at the doctor's office that cut up? Do you know what they do?
They stamp it for last.
There you go. They put it to the bottom of, as a matter of fact, they put it on the floor next to the trash can. And then at the end of the day, when they're trying to hurry up and go to lunch, they be like, oh, Mr. Crump, we forgot you were here. We're ready for you after you've sat for like 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. I'm so glad that you did not cut up.
Well, the reason I say that it's been the last few weeks, because last Tuesday I sat down there for 3 hours and they seen me for 10 minutes. And I was all like, that was because I didn't get it done because they kept pushing me around because it's a third party I'm going through to get that done on me. And so I sat there for 3 hours for pretty much nothing. So, but other than that, yeah, everything's going good. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to be.
All right. How's your daughter?
She's doing good. Girls, they're sassy and yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes. And how are the other children? Because you said there are other children in the home.
They
How
are we have them Monday through Friday, and as always, it's always a handful. Literally constantly cleaning up, constantly redirecting, constantly on them. So.
Yes. But you're in a good space to be able to provide leadership, right, Mr. Crump?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Listen, while we were in staffing, a recommendation was made about a concert that you would like to attend. And so I indicated to your case manager, Mr. Green, that you needed to get all of the information to him. And I know that that's coming up next week. So, and it's not a lot of information. We need to know how you're getting there, where you're staying, how many days. You need to locate a testing facility. And then he'll give you your testing instructions before you go and testing instructions for when you come back. And then I don't think anything has changed. The team was pretty much in agreement yesterday about allowing you to go as an incentive to that concert. I want to hear from you. What do you think about that?
You're okay, referring to me. Yeah, me and Mr. Green had talked about it. I had sent him over that I had got an Airbnb And it's all out of Knoxville. So I just have to look up in Knoxville of testing facilities because he said he wants me to choose, like find one and then, you know, inform him where I'm going. So I just have to make a couple of phone calls down to there and hopefully the testing facility answers. But for the most part, yeah, we talked about everything and the only thing we need to really figure out is the testing facility.
All right, and you know that is going to be for if your color drops, right?
Yeah, that's what he had said. He said if
There
I'm
you
called,
go.
then I would have to test.
And I just want you to know, Mr. Cronk, in staffing yesterday, I indicated that I have seen so much maturity and growth and positive things with respect to you. You are not the same Devin Cronk that I dealt with a couple of years ago. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the try. I appreciate the fact that you came back and you said you would work hard. And I see that. And I just want you to know that. I see you.
Yeah, I can
see it.
say back then, it's been about 2 years because I left you guys for about a year and a half and was on the run. I was in a rough relationship where we always fought and I was depressed all the time and I just lived life on the edge. And you know, once I had gotten with the girl that I'm with now and with the kids and stuff, I slowed my life down. And to be completely honest, with my motorcycle accident, I almost died. My body was at 11% out of 100, and I lost a lot of my bone in my right femur, which is your thigh. So, you know, over the course of the year and a half that I had stopped doing probation with you guys, I did a lot of growing up, and I slowed my life down. So it's kind of nice to hear that, you know, I've grew up, I've matured, I'm on the right path now because I don't hear it much. I stopped talking to my entire family back in August. I cut them all off because of their history and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to better myself.
Try hard. Continue to try hard. You're doing it. You're doing
Yeah,
it.
it's rough doing it by yourself, but you know, here and there you get that person that'll tell you that they're happy and proud of you and see a change. So like what you said, you know, it helped me out today with you saying that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Anything from the case manager as to Mr. Green, as to Mr. Cronk? Anything additional?
No, Your Honor. Mr. Cronk is doing well with the program. He is complying with all of his court orders. I did not know Mr. Cronk before this, but from the person who I've met, he's been a great, he's shown that he's willing to participate in doing well in the program. So I would encourage him to keep that up.
All right, awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Cronk?
Yes, Your Honor. I would just like to encourage Mr. Cronk to be honest with his therapist as far as his emotions, so that she can make sure that you have some coping skills and techniques so that you can be successful. And congratulations to you. Hopefully you have good, enjoy your trip concert, but make sure you take
Thank
some
you.
of those coping skills with you because you're going to face challenges. Just make sure
Yeah.
you be honest with your therapist.
I just need a little, the reason I chose Tennessee is I just need a little getaway and to reset and to refresh myself. Just doing a lot on a daily basis. So I think I just need to step away for a second and then come back and keep on the good route that I'm on.
Yes, and you can do that. You definitely can do that. All right, very good. I have you, if nothing from the other team members, I have a return to court date for you, Mr. Cronk, on April 5th, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. You will hear from Mr. Green. Mr. Green, you have to get me an order with respect to travel that outlines the testing and things of that nature. And so as soon as he gets me that order, the team, it was a consensus that you be allowed to go as an incentive. And so as long as everything pans out, then I'm going to sign that order, okay? And you'll hear from Mr. Green.
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Anything else for my consideration? If not, I'm going to excuse you.
Nope, that's it.
All right, hope things go well with you today for your Ypsilanti matter.
Thank you. Yeah, I should be getting off probation there. So this will be my last thing I have to take care of.
Awesome. Save the
Yeah,
best for last, right?
Yeah, I did have like 4 outstanding things, so it'd be nice to
at
eventually be
you.
done.
Look at you. Keep going. Great.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a
Take
good
care.
day.
Bye-bye. You too. All right. Team, I am ready now for phase one. The problem is I don't see anybody on the screen for phase one. Where are my phase one people?
They're on, but it looks like they have their cameras off. There's Miss Adams. Miss West, can you also turn on your camera?
And Miss Bradford, can you turn on your camera as well?
Phase one, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, very good. I am going to phase one. I need everyone from phase one, please remain on the screen until I have completed all of phase one. So thank you so much, because you all should be listening and learning from each other. Listening and learning. And my question of the day for phase one is going to be, what challenge have you faced since the last time I've seen you, or in general? And I want to know the challenge that you can share, you're comfortable with sharing, and how you responded to it. What was your response? All right, let's do it. I am going to start with Austin Calvin. Good morning, Mr. Calvin. Calvin Austin, I have twisted your whole name around. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great this morning. Well, I was gonna say I didn't have the best morning, but I wrote a note to myself as soon as I showed up. I just wanted to say that your energy is infectious. It's like it made me smile, even though I'm still intimidated by the process. It's just like when I came on this morning, you were just talking to like the first person I seen you talk to, and it was just like, and I just started smiling to myself because it was just like your energy is so genuine and positive. So I just wanted to say that. But other than that,
Thank
it's
you,
been a
Mr.
morning.
Austin. I didn't hear the last thing you said.
No, it's just been like a morning, you know.
It's just been a morning.
A car accident last weekend. Somebody hit the back of my car, and I only had the car for 2 months, so I'm a little like annoyed, frustrated by the whole thing.
How are you handling it? That's certainly a challenge. Somebody hits my new car. How did you handle it?
Well, I'm handling it outwardly really well. Internally, I would say not so well. Like, I'm not from Michigan, so the no fault stuff is still confusing to me. So
okay,
it's just going through the process. Like, but yeah, so a little bit just frustrated from last week, you know, dealing with the accident.
All right. Well, it's going to work out. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, right?
Yes.
And so I'm glad that outwardly you are dealing with it well, and then inwardly I want to make sure you're talking about it so you don't get frustrated and bogged down, and so and become, you know, where you give up or what have you. So keep working it. Miss Warfield, you wanted to say something on that issue? Oh, about the no fault. I thought you were coming to the microphone. I'm sorry. You were just getting something else. Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure. All right. Very good. And so listen, Mr. Austin, but you are smiling this morning. Things are going well for you?
Yes. I would say things are going well. Like I said,
right.
The energy in the courtroom makes me smile. I would say it's like y'all energy is really positive.
Good. Listen, you said it's contagious. I want you to know there are a lot of good things that are contagious. And so listen, pass around some good stuff so somebody else can catch on to it. I want to encourage everybody in phase one, pass on some good stuff so that somebody else can catch it, because there are a lot of things. Everything is really contagious. Bad attitudes are contagious. Good attitudes are contagious, right? Yes. When people are kind and they do just generous acts, it's contagious. When I see somebody else giving, I want to get in there too and give too. It's contagious. So I just thank you for reminding me of that. That's a message I'm gonna send my 22-year-old today. That yeah, There are things that are contagious, good things that are contagious. Yes, sir. All right, very good. And so listen, Mr. Austin, are you having any difficulties working the program?
No, not at the moment. No.
All right, very good. And so I know that there were some delays with respect to getting you connected to services. I think that we have overcome those challenges and that you are connected. So I want to encourage you to go, be open, be honest, so that you can do the work that you committed to do while you were here. You're here with us. I have your commitment to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I know I do have the meeting with Miss Griffin tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
So just to like let you know, I did talk to Miss Griffin and everything's squared away for tomorrow afternoon.
All right, and Ms. Griffin is on with us. Ms. Griffin, I did not get you to place your appearance on the record this morning. My apologies. Can you do so at this time?
No problem, Your Honor. My name is Earlene Griffin. I am a specialty court clinical mental therapist from Team Wellness.
All right, thank you. And now, Mr. Austin, you know who you're going to be looking for when you go to see her on tomorrow, Ms. Griffin. All right. Any other questions for the team on today?
Nope, nothing else.
All right, let's go to Mr. Green. Anything else you want to add as to Mr. Austin?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Austin is doing well. He is complying and we have no issues at this time.
All right, very good. If anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Austin? If nothing else, Mr. Austin, your next court date is going to be April 5th, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. I want to encourage you to keep doing a good job. You're taking care of everything. You're in compliance. Keep going, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna have you hang with us while we finish up the last few people in phase one, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, let's go to Ms. Daisha Adams. Good morning, Ms. Adams.
Good morning.
How are you this morning? Oh, she already laughing. She about to let me have it. Good. How are you this morning, Ms. Adams?
I'm doing wonderful. I woke up this morning.
Yes, you did. All right, you over there just so happy. What's going on with you?
I'm just happy to be in the land of the living.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and not to be here physically at court, right?
You heard what I said last time. I said I like looking at you, but from a distance.
Yes, ma'am. And it's all right with me. The feeling is mutual. All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have Z808-2801. State your full name for me.
Daisha Adams.
All right, Miss Adams. What's going on with you today?
Now I want you to tell me that question again. You said a challenge for what again?
Tell me a challenge that you've had to face just even recently or since the last time I've seen you, and how did you respond to it?
So I had a challenge, but it was a challenge at this job with these people. They be doing too much. So they was getting on my nerves and I wanted to go off on them, but I was just looking at them, trying to warn them, giving them a look so I won't go off. But they ended up, I told the other supervisor about the other lady. So they just end up just taking me from the one location and then making me go to a location that's so I could be by myself in the location, because can't deal with people nowadays because they got too many emotions. And like you said, it's contagious. And I ain't trying to have that junk throw up on me, especially if it ain't positive. I said, I'd rather be by myself working this job than to be around negativity, because I ain't got time to be around negativity. And I'm far ahead in positive mode. So I'm not gonna let the devil, let them people come over here and mess up what God got for me. So I decided to tell them before every action have a reaction. So I didn't want my reaction to be better than what they did to me. So I decided to eliminate myself from the equation, to tell them to transfer me over to a different location so I can get away from the negativity. That's that
All
was a
right.
challenge, because if he didn't, I don't know where I would have been looking at you in the courtroom today.
All right.
So I thought about
I hear you.
So I thought about, before I made an action, I thought about it before I reacted to the situation, because it was gonna get hectic. It was gonna get real heated. And I'm glad that I'm working this program, and they teach me a whole lot of stuff, especially in the therapy classes and stuff. So keeping me calm and stuff. So I'll start writing stuff down, and I'll call my grandma. I'll just start calling people that I know that will encourage me to not reflect back to how I used to be. So that was a challenge, and it just happened like Monday.
All right. Listen to you, Miss Adams. You handled it. You responded very well. I'm hearing Miss Price. I'm hearing coping mechanisms. I'm hearing taking that time to think about, my reaction, that it might be worse than what somebody's original action was. And it could land you in a big mess, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I know, and like I said, as long as you know yourself, so you know how it would have turned out. So that's why I'm being honest with myself and with this courtroom right now, because I already know how I am, but I'm just trying to let y'all know that would have been messed up.
Yes. So here's what I heard you say. You've learned some things. That's what you told me in your classes. I want you to continue to learn some things about responding to stressful situations, negative people. Make sure you share that when you go back to your class, okay?
Yeah. I'm always sharing when I go to my class. I even start sharing it with some of my family members that I decide not to talk to. But I keep seeing stuff on their social media that just made me God spoke to me to reach out to them. So that's why I reached out to them to tell them that it ain't worth it. You have to move on. You don't have to keep hurting yourself to be in a situation. You just remove yourself to get yourself together. Because if you can't deal with somebody or people, then you shouldn't be around the people, because they ain't gonna do nothing but keep tormenting you to stay in the same situation, and it's gonna make it worse for you. And I don't want you to end up in a situation that I'm in right now. So I advise you to just move on, move around until you get yourself together. Because if you can't handle being around somebody else, how you gonna handle being around yourself by yourself? So you have to do stuff within you to be able to get yourself together. That's what I had to tell my family. I don't care if they older than me or not. They need to learn stuff too.
Yes. And remember, we said there are things that are contagious. So you display some good and positive behaviors, and folks will catch on. At least they'll notice it.
Yeah.
All right.
They are. That's why they keep calling me.
Yes. Look at you. Setting an example. Contagious. I love it. How's your baby doing?
Oh, she's doing well. She be trying to tell me stuff, and she only 3.
I love it. Are you getting all settled in?
Yeah. I was just at her school yesterday. They had a reading, and they wanted the parents to participate in the reading, to come to the kids' school and read to the classroom, because they want us to be more in tune and more inside of the school, like to participate and help in doing stuff. I think I probably was the only parent that showed up, because when I came, my daughter was like, "Oh, Mommy, I'm so happy you came." They was like, "You the only parent." I was the only parent that showed up. I don't know who came after I left, so I read the book to her class. They say, "Deaja, I like your mommy," and they little kids. And Deaja said, "Yeah, my mommy is the best mommy in the world."
Oh, that's awesome. Look at you. You are doing it, Miss Adams. You are. Very proud of you and your progress. I want to encourage you to keep going, keep showing up for your classes. Keep making sure that you follow the program guidelines. You're doing that now. And so you are on track. I'm going to hear from your case manager, Miss Taylor. What more do you want to add as to Miss Adams?
Nothing in addition, Your Honor.
All right. She's in compliance. And then there are some things that Miss Price is going to reach out to Miss Holmes, because we need some information. And so we'll make sure we follow up with that in staffing. Yes. Anything from any of the other team members as to Miss Adams? Nothing else? Okay. All right, Miss Adams, I have your next date for April 5th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that?
You said April the what?
April the 5th.
5th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 8:45.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I got it.
All right, very good. I need you to hang with me just for a few more moments, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go to Christy West. Good morning, Miss West.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have the following matter for you. Case number 210-443-3201. State your full name for me.
My name is Christy Deshay West.
All right, Miss West, you're very new to us. How are you doing so far?
I'm doing well.
You doing well? Can you tell me a little bit of what that means to you that you're doing well?
Yes. I'm just taking.
Uh-oh, we have a bad connection. We're not able to hear you.
Day by day.
We're not able to hear you. You have a bad connection. One more time.
Yes, I said I'm just taking it day by day. So I'm okay.
All right. One day at a time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you being kind to yourself through this process, Miss West?
Yes, I feel like I am. Yes.
Okay. Tell me something that you've done for you. That was just something for you, something good for you that you enjoyed doing since the last time I've seen you.
Shopping.
You've been what? Say it again.
I said shopping.
Oh, shopping. Yes, ma'am. That always makes you feel good, right?
Yes,
All
very
right.
much so.
Very good. I know that this is work for you. I know that you're new to the program, but I also want you to be kind to yourself, okay? Because sometimes we can be a little too hard on ourselves. Be kind to yourself. It's okay. You're in a process. You're going to learn from it. You're going to grow from it. You're going to be able, hopefully, to help somebody else as a result of it. So in the midst of it, it's okay to be kind to yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, I don't want you to just be going shopping and spending all your money and stuff. Talking about the judge told me I could be kind to myself, spend all my money, but it's okay to be kind to yourself. All right. What do you need our help with, if anything?
Nothing at this time.
Nothing? All right. Then let's go to the question of the day. What's a challenge that you faced and how did you respond to it?
Well, I face challenges every day. I work in a restaurant. So I deal with a lot of, personalities, whatever. And I'm proud of myself because I stay calm. I know that soft answer turns away wrath. So I
Yes,
have people
ma'am.
be with me and I still remain calm. And, it blows over. It actually like smooths over. So that's one of the things. Like I really be proud of myself some days, like for real. But yeah.
Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. You remain calm in spite of how other people may be acting or reacting, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Now, Miss West, let me tell you this. There's two places that I'm just not gonna cut up. I'm not gonna cut up at the restaurant with people that I'm gonna eat their food, okay? I'm just not going to do that. And I will not cut up with hospital staff. The person that has to draw my blood, has to stick me or do anything. I'm not gonna cut up. I don't care how mad you make me. I don't care how bad you treat me. I'm gonna still be nice because food and my medicine, my care, and you got that needle. So I don't understand how people go in restaurants and cut up, but I'm glad that you don't allow them to make you act out, that you were able to be calm. And you said you smooth things over. Look at that.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. What questions do you have for us today?
I don't have any questions at this time.
No questions. All right. No issues with working the program at all?
One thing I think it's better now. I don't know if you remember last time they were the random drug testing. It was like I'm only supposed to go twice a week, and it every other day. Um, After the last court date, it was still the same. Like they was calling me every other day, but I think it's better now. I think so. I don't.
And I did reach out to the staff at that testing facility to verify that, because Your Honor, what she's talking about, that 1 week, they did call her maybe like 4 or 5 days in a row. And that's not what it was supposed to be. So I did update her stuff in the system, as well as I made contact with the manager over there to verify that the frequency is appropriate.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. I did have that. I do recall that issue was raised last time I saw her. And so thank you for taking care of that. You're on track. Thank you for bringing it to our attention as well. Okay. All right. Anything else, Ms. West?
No, ma'am. That's it.
That's it. Ms. Taylor, is there anything else you want to add as to Ms. West, that she's in compliance?
She is in compliance. I have nothing additional to add.
All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. West? Nothing? All right, Ms. West, your next date is going to be April 5th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. on Zoom. Did you get that?
All righty. I got it. Yes,
awesome.
thank you.
Awesome. I have one more phase 1 that I need to do, and then I am going to release the individuals that are in phase 1. So hang with me, Ms. West, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Thank you. Yes.
So I have 2 people who are phase 1 on the screen. And
Well, I'm doing Miss Bradford, and then I'm going to release my phase 1s, and then I'll deal with that after I do Miss Bradford, okay?
okay.
All right, thank you so much. I am ready on Martina Bradford, case number 220-555-6501. Ms. Bradford, please unmute and state your full name for the record.
Martina Bradford.
Good morning, Ms. Bradford. How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
Oh, you don't sound like you're okay.
I'm fine.
There's a half a smile.
I'm just in one of my moods this morning. That's all. I'm okay.
Okay. All right. What are you going to do about that you're in one of your moods this morning?
Well, I'm actually gonna try the meds that the site prescribed me. So I'm gonna go to Rite Aid and get those when I get a chance.
Okay. All right. Very good. Did you need any assistance with that, Ms. Bradford?
Well, yeah, I did speak to Mr. Green about my transportation issues today.
All right. And so did you all come up with a resolution regarding your transportation issues?
Yes, I'll be up there today.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right.
Would you
Very
like for me
good.
to stop in? Would you like for me to stop in? Would you like for me to stop in for a second?
Oh, if you'd like to stop in, absolutely. I love seeing people face to face, because then I get to see how tall you are and all of those good things, because everybody look the same height on Zoom, right?
Yes.
And so, and I get to put my eyes on you. So if you get a second, if not, it's okay. You don't have to. All right, but you have to pass my courtroom to get to the elevator.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So even if you stop and just wave at the door, that's wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. So, Miss Bradford, I heard that you have a job interview coming up.
Yeah.
Is that today?
Yeah, it's for environmental services at Beaumont Hospital.
Are you excited?
I'm a little nervous about it. It'll be something new.
Something new. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you know you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Look at you, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm hoping that you go in that interview and you knock their socks off and you get your job, okay?
Yes, thank you. It's full time.
Yes.
I need it.
And it's full time. I love it. Very, very good. Make sure you update Mr. Green. Let him know how that went, okay?
Yes.
All right, awesome, awesome. You heard the question of the day.
Mhm.
What challenge have you faced and how did you respond to it?
Well, I want to say Friday, I think it was Friday. I had a little incident at the grocery store
Okay.
and I almost got into a physical altercation with somebody in the grocery store. My cousin was there and, she got me out of there.
Okay, now y'all know I'm hearing in specialty court, with people pushing our buttons. I don't know. We might need to do a group session on how to just not let people push our buttons. I had my buttons pushed last week too. I did, and I have the 3-second rule that I implement. 3 seconds to stop, 3 seconds before I respond. Think about if I do what I'm thinking about doing, or if I say what I'm thinking about saying, how will it affect me today? How will it affect me tomorrow? How will it impact me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now? And by the time I made it to how it will impact me on tomorrow, I was like, they're not worth it. Let me just move on. And that works for me. That 3-second rule works for me every single time. And so I'm glad your cousin was with you in the grocery store. Were you able to get your groceries?
No, we left our basket and we got out of there. And we left.
Okay,
we went to another store.
Just went to another store. There you go, because there's grocery everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Very good. I'm glad you responded well and that you were able to walk away from what could have been a bad situation, right?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Ms. Bradford, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No. I'm ready to go to phase 2.
You ready for phase 2? What you ready for in phase 2?
I'm ready to get off phase 1.
Okay, all right, Mr. Green, you heard that. So tell her what's left for her in phase 1.
Yes, Your Honor. The last thing that we need from Ms. Bradford is just another week of compliance and making sure that everything is in order. And yeah, we will definitely be able to talk about this in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Ms. Bradford?
Yes.
All right, and that made her smile. It made her smile. All right, very good. Mr. Green, what do you want to add as to Ms. Bradford? She's doing well. She's in compliance. She has her interview today. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. As you said, she is doing what she needs to do. She is in compliance. And good luck with your interview. I know you're going to do a great job. And
yes.
We are rooting for you.
Yes, we are.
Ms. Holmes, I just have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it mandatory that I keep taking those meds that the psychiatrist prescribed me? Is it mandatory?
This is what I'm going to do. I want you to have a conversation with Ms. Price because I'd like for Ms. Price to explain to you and hear you out about maybe some concerns that you have. Here's the issue. I'm not a doctor. Okay? I'm not a doctor. And so for me to say yes or no, it's not fair to you, to me, to nobody. So I think the better thing to do is to find out what your concerns are, work with Ms. Price so that those concerns can be communicated to your provider, and then let the professional determine.
It was your provider.
I know it's a provider we referred you to, but they provide a service to you. So that's why I'm saying your provider, okay? Meaning the professional that prescribed it. And then I'd rather work it that way. And then either adjustments can be made or what have you. But I don't want to say to you, no, don't do it. Or yes, you have to at this time, especially if you're having some concerns. Okay. I will say to you.
I am going to take it to see how it makes me feel though.
Okay. And that's what I was going to say to you.
Mood swings.
Okay, and that's what I was gonna say to you, Ms. Bradford, is that if the professional prescribed the medication to you, then there was a need for it, okay?
Yes.
There was a need for it, and we're not gonna ever know if that need is going to be satisfied or if that issue is going to be resolved if you don't do it,
Okay.
okay? But I wanna know your concerns through Ms. Price, and then, and you all work with the prescribing therapist to see where do we go from here. Okay, but I appreciate that for now, you're going to be in compliance with it. All right?
Okay. Yes.
All right, Ms. Price?
Yes, Judge, and I wanted to encourage you, Ms. Bradford. I was waiting to speak with you, and I'll speak with you off camera also, just to try that medication. So I encourage you, that is a good decision that you're making, because sometimes the medication is the missing component in your stability. And with you starting that new job, you want to be stable. So you don't want to miss days because you're not feeling good or your emotions are all over the place. So I encourage you to start that medication, and we can have a conversation off camera though.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Price. Ms. Bradford, do you have any other questions or concerns? Thank you for raising that concern.
No, ma'am.
All right. Then you have your next day. Your return to court is going to be April 5th, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yes.
All right. What time is your interview today?
It's between 9, it's an over the phone interview. It's between 9 and 11.
All right. Go do your interview and then come back to reach out to Ms. Price after that interview, okay?
Okay.
Because it's 10:21 a.m. right now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on them to call me, but I will.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. All right. So do your interview and then circle back to Ms. Price. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So with that, if nothing else from the team, as to Ms. Bradford, I'm going to thank and excuse and tell you all how proud I am of Mr. Calvin Austin. Enjoy the rest of your week. Ms. Daisha Adams, enjoy the rest of your week. Ms. Christy West, enjoy the rest of your week. And Ms. Martina Bradford, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you all for your patience. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I am ready. You all should know that Mr. Porter is here, and then I can't make out who's.
Jasmine Jones.
Miss Jones, good morning to you. Miss Jones is also here, and so I know we have some things going on this morning, and we will get to those. And then I need the case managers. I need to just take a very quick break. I need the case managers to let me know the things I need to know before I call the two individuals that are here in the courtroom. Court is in recess. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Just 5 minutes.
All right, ma'am, you're on.
All right, court is back in session. Thank you for your patience. Mr. Campbell, I'm gonna call your case right now. Can you hear me? Unmute for me. I still can't hear you. Unmute for me. While you unmute, and I'm gonna place your case numbers on the record while you're working that out. I have the following. Yes, I can hear you. I have SP 116-01042, SP 127-8775, counts 1 and 2, SP 131-90531, SP 139-6127, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 139-61311, and case number SP 131-90532. Mr. Campbell, state your full name for me.
J. Rue Campbell.
All right, good morning, Mr. Campbell.
Good morning.
I thought I was gonna see you first thing this morning. What happened?
Good morning.
Uh-oh, can you hear me?
You break a little bit.
It looked like he froze his service.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Mr. Campbell, I said I thought I was going to see you first thing this morning. What happened?
I had to went to work. I went to work at 6:30. I'm still at work right now.
Okay, I understand that. I'm gonna work with you today and call it, but you know you're gonna have to show up when you're supposed to show up. I was gonna call you first this morning, but I'm glad to see you. How's that job going?
It's going good. I'm glad to have it.
All right, very good. I'm very good. I'm glad you're glad to have it. Mr. Campbell, guess what you did?
What I do?
You showed up every single time I asked you to show up.
Yeah,
And not
it's like sending people to jail. I ain't want to go to jail.
Mr. Campbell, now you know you are not telling the truth this morning. I don't like sending people to jail, and I don't send people to jail. I just signed the paperwork, sir. People send themselves to jail.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just in a good mood.
I'm glad you're in a good mood. Listen, Mr. Campbell, I am so proud of you. I was so happy. Somebody told me they spotted you in the building. I said, what? I was so happy to hear that you did what I asked you to do. And you feel good, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You do. All right. Very good. I'm proud of you, sir. I really am. We off to a better start. I love it. I love it. All right. Tell me, what have you been doing with yourself since the last time I've seen you?
Just working out and you know, that happened. So that's pretty much it.
All right. I think I heard you say working out and your job. Were those the only two things that you listed?
Yeah, that's it. I'm playing with my dog.
And playing with your dog. All right. And you've been also talking with Miss Griffin, right?
Yeah, I've been talking to her.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Campbell, tell me a challenge that you've had since the last time I've seen you and how you responded to it.
I didn't have no rides to 36th District, but I've been finding a way.
I love it. Look at you. You didn't have a ride. You knew you had to get here and you found a way. I love it. That lets me know you can do that about anything in life, right? Find a way to make it work.
Right.
Yes, sir.
When there's a will.
Uh-oh, you breaking up. Tell me again, because you're about to say something profound that I'm going to use against you in the court of law. What did you say?
I said, when there's a will, there's a way.
I'm going to use that right there. I love it. Where there is a will, there is a way. I just need your will, and you will make a way to make it happen, right?
What's the name of the city? Dansville. I'm in Dansville, Michigan, and that's why the signal keep fading in and out.
Okay, I got it. All right, well, let me just say this, that you are in compliance. That it was reported that that they're seeing improvements in your attitude. And I'm gonna add to that list, you are following the rules. And so on today, it was recommended yesterday that you receive an incentive. Did you all determine what that incentive would be?
One
And
was
you're smiling.
a judicial applause. I know we did all agree on that. And then
Yes.
I don't know what else Mr. Green wanted to give.
Yes, Your Honor, we did discuss the requirements in regarding to testing. We talked about the
Yes,
okay.
and thank you, Mr. Green. And so, Mr. Campbell, can you hear me?
Yes.
Remember, I said to you that if you came in and tested on those days that I ordered you to test, that I would reduce your testing with us. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
I think he said yes. So I am, as an incentive, I am going to reduce your testing to 2 times per week with us.
Okay.
He would have a bad connection on a good day. All right. All right. Mr. Campbell, you still have to test with Team Wellness. You have to follow their rules, okay? I don't know if he can hear me. Mr. Green, you're gonna have to communicate the nuances of that to him. But just for the record, that it is ordered that he is going to reduce his random testing with us to 2 times per week. And then he will continue to follow the testing mandates for Team Wellness. And that information will be reported to the court in real time.
We'll do, Your
All
Honor.
right. Very good. And I think we've lost him. He's in Danville. I don't even know where that is, but they don't have good Wi-Fi or internet services. And so, all right. And so, Mr. Green, just make sure that he gets his return to court date of April 5th, 2023. If he gets on at 8:30, I know he's working. I will do him early and then release him. Okay?
We'll do, Your Honor. Thank you.
If you could communicate that for me, and you may just want to shoot him a message, just let him know, Mr. Green, that we are so proud of him and his progress, and that it was really good to see him smile on today, and that I want him to be safe and work hard. Okay? If you
Will
can
do.
communicate that to him for me.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Your
All right,
Honor,
team. Yes.
I'm about to physically head down to the court. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, I'll give you a second to do that. Very good. And then we just have 2 more matters that we need to resolve. I will let you all know that it's Mr. Porter and Ms. Jones. And I'm going to start off with, who should I start off with?
I'm coming down for Mr. Quarter.
All right, very good. So let's start with Ms. Jones. Good morning, Prosecutor Rosenthal.
I'm coming down. I'm gonna be coming down. Also, last thing, give me a call when you guys, get to a comfortable spot.
Wonderful. All right, very good. Let's do it. Good morning. All right, Ms. Jones. I have the following for you. 220-446-6101. Ms. Jones, and thank you, officer, for wiping off the podium. State your full name for the record. All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Jones? All right, do you know why you're in my courtroom?
I guess for a slight confusion.
I'm sorry?
I guess for a slight confusion, I didn't drop in the proper time.
Okay. Okay, so you missed some testing, right?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you didn't get the information as to how to get things set up.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say that to tarnish Mr. Green, because he's been working with me very well, and he's been patient with me, but he sent it to me on the 15th, And I was in the process of doing something, and when he said to go, when I asked him about my case being out public, he just told me to come in. So I just figured I'd just come in.
Okay.
But I guess I missed one during that week of the 15th.
No, you missed two. You missed two.
Oh, I didn't know I missed two, but he
Okay.
did tell me to go. He
So-
instructed me to go.
All right, so Mr. Green instructed you to go, you didn't go. I know that you're very new to the program, and I know that you have a lot that's, thrown at you. I want you to think about it in small steps. I know that the attorneys, when we do intake, they have to explain to you everything that's gonna go on in the program. But I don't want you to get overwhelmed. It's small steps. We have 5 phases. There are a few things that I need you to do in phase 1. And those things are, you need to make sure that you are connected with your meeting with your case manager, as well as your provider, which has already been determined. And then also, I need you to test. You must test. And so you must call every day. Don't try to count tests, just call every single day. Because through testing, I get to know you, you get to know me, we get to know if there are some needs that you may have so that we can address them. Can I get your commitment to do that?
Yeah, for sure. This will be the first and last time I'm ever in that box.
Okay, she said she don't like that box. You have determined that very early on in the process. You do not like the box. I do not like the box either, okay? And I don't like sending people to the box. But I need to make sure that you're in compliance with the program. There was some follow-up that you were supposed to do with Ms. Price. Have you done that?
Well, yeah, I called her, but she was saying she was off work and she had called me back. So I probably got her in her time was getting on.
All right, and so Ms. Price, she needs to call you back, right?
Well, she's gonna come up, Your Honor, so I'll see her today.
Wonderful. While you're here, thank you, Ms. Price.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. We're gonna get that all taken care of. And then also the 800 number. Have you called that 800 number?
I don't know where they are.
All right, when you go see Ms. Price today, Ms. Price is gonna take care of that with you, right, Ms. Price?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So now, when you first came to this program, Ms. Jones, I asked for your commitment to work the program, right?
Yeah, I'm really trying. Like, I just came back from nothing. Like, I was just homeless. I lost everything. I lost my mom all in the same breath. So now with this case being around public, I'm highly grateful for it. I'm able to get back into the hospital, and I got a nursing home job part-time. So I've been reaching out to Mr. Green like every other day to make sure my case is not public because my life depends on it.
All right. There you
This
go.
is on the first. So I'm trying to get my life in order to be able to take the proper steps that I need.
Okay, and listen, we are here to help you do that. We're not interested in derailing your plans. I think it's wonderful that I had that you were in vocational school, and that you completed vocational school and that you're in the nursing field. And now you're telling me you've landed a job.
Yeah, last year I had the night, I had an interview. She said she wanted me to start immediately. I got kind of nervous. I'm like, okay, case around public, I don't want to be turned away.
All right, can we make sure, let's make sure everything is good. All right, very good. So you're in great shape. So listen, we're gonna work with you, but you've got to show up and do your part. Okay, so on today's team, I know we talked about in staffing. I don't know if there are any recommendations for a sanction. She's new to us. I'd like to give this an opportunity since she's so new, and she's gonna see Ms. Price today. She's gonna get on the 800 number. She did go to our lab on today. I would like to just allow this to just be a learning session. How about that?
That's good, but I don't want no slaps on the wrist. I want stuff that I can understand, like, okay, I gotta do this. My business gotta wait. It's like this whole week I've been focusing on the job, but it's like, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have this job. So I wanna take this very serious.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want no cuts and,
All right.
slaps on the wrist.
And then, Mr. Green, I need you to make sure that she gets set up for testing. Let's not leave them out on their own, especially if people are new to the program. They may not know how to get set up for testing. So let's make sure case manager work with her to get her set up for testing, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I did get her set up with it, and I did provide the location. So I guess it's just a little bit of misinformation between us. So we'll communicate that to make sure we are on the same page, so she understands the requirements.
Thank you for calling Kern Road. Awesome. I appreciate that. Awesome.
Please stop and
All right.
listen.
Somebody needs to
If you're
mute.
here for
Somebody needs to
prescription
mute.
or pet pickup, please press 9.
if you're at the building for an appointment. All right, very good. And so, thank you. And, all right, Miss, and make sure that Miss Price sees these and have that conversation about what's on there, okay? All right, very good. Because you know that if you can't use anything while you're with us, right?
Yeah, for sure. I know. I was honest and let them know that I used their work.
Okay.
That's about it. But again, like I told Mr. Money, it's going down.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying.
You are
just
trying.
29 years old, able to do what I wanted to do. Now it's time to switch to that. So I'm
Right.
working on it.
All right, and so, listen, I appreciate your wanting to do it. That's what I need, your will. And so you're giving me that, or you're letting me know you have the will to do it, and that's awesome for me.
I'm not addicted to anything, nothing in my life is hard. You know, stop doing that recreation or acting or whatever. It's not an issue. Like I told you before, I just was a free person doing what I wanted to do.
I can't hear you. A little bit louder.
I was just letting him know, like, I was just a free person doing what I wanted to do. So now I'm trying.
Yes, ma'am. And I know sometimes it can be difficult when you're used to doing what you want to do. But if you really think about it, none of us get to do what we want to do. There's always rules and boundaries. You know, if you have a job, you got to go to it. That's the rule. You got to get there on time. That's the rule. You know, I mean, if you have a house, you got to pay the rent. You got to pay the mortgage. That's the rule. So
I was had too much time on my hands, getting depressed, thinking about what I don't got. And, you know, so that's why I'm ready to get back to work. I work 2 jobs my whole life, so I'm always busy doing something productive. It's just like I said, I had a bad patch in my life, and this is just the outcome of it.
I understand. All right. So thank you for your willingness to work with us. We're going to work with you. I'm going to see you back, not in person. You're going to be over Zoom on March 29th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Okay?
Thank you.
Did you have any questions for the team today?
No, before I leave here, I just want some type of understanding of what I need to do and what numbers I need to know, but I didn't know about the 800.
Ms. Price is gonna do that with you. Mr. Green is gonna make sure you are set up for your testing. And so do not leave this building without all of your questions answered, even if you have to stop back in here and see me. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good. Tell me a challenge that you faced and how you responded to it.
My challenge is getting up every day, trying to get back with the double stove. So,
all right, how are you responding to that challenge?
Working it out. I'm going into all of my organizations and going to the job that I got part-time at the nursing home. Even though I'm listening, it's like a lot of money back and forth. Sometimes I gotta wait an hour, but it's just like I gotta do this because I was just crying for this a month ago.
Yes. Yes, and you're in it now, so make the best of it, okay? All right, if nothing else from the team, anything else from the team, as to Ms. Jones?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then you have your return to court date. Once you finish with Ms. Smith and Mr. Green, then you are free to leave, and I'll see you on Zoom on the 29th of March. All right, good to see you, ma'am. All right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Ms. Jones is to come up here before she leaves.
Yes, she's going up.
Okay, got you.
She's going up.
Thank you.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready on Mr. Quarter.
One moment, Your Honor.
Okay, one moment from the prosecutor. Do we have lab? Oh, no. Wasn't it the same person? Give it back. Oh, wait a minute, I put it in her file. I'm sorry. I did not see a different name. Oh, you sure did.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't there before. Did she talk to him?
I just gave her the sheet when I came down, so I don't know if she can go back.
I'm sorry, you sure did give it to me. I put it in the wrong file. Good morning, Mr. Sciotti.
Hi,
Good morning. I am well. How are you?
It's good seeing you.
Good.
It's been a while.
I know. It's been a while. Good to see you too.
I'm gonna come by a little more often.
Wonderful. Always. Come on.
For me?
Mr. Porter, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I haven't even said anything. You already looking at my eyes and
No.
no.
You made that look like I did something real wrong.
Why you let me answer my phone call?
Why don't y'all talk? Can you talk to him before we go on the record?
I just need a quick, I don't need, just why you. One is to do, one is to. No, the 2,400, that's not. You heard, yeah.
Did someone give you the date for Roshan Holloway? Mr. Green, can you provide the date for Roshan Holloway while we're waiting?
Yes, Your Honor, it'll be, or do you want to call the case first?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As soon as I can find it. Give me a second. I just scooped up my docket with something and I'm trying to figure out with what.
Well, the last two cases you did Mr. Campbell, you did Miss Jones. So did you put it in one of their files?
I don't know, just give me, call Mr. Holloway's case number.
Oh, yes, I will.
Roshan Holloway.
Yes. Okay, case for Roshan Holloway. We have a case number 210-450-7501 for Roshan Holloway.
All right, Mr. Green.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Holloway will have a return to court date on March 29th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
All right, no issues to report.
No, Your Honor, no issues at this time.
All right, thank you. All right, I also have for Orlando McLean, case number 220-447-6501. It's my understanding that Mr. McLean did report on this morning. However, he is not ready for admittance because the referring judge did not follow the normal procedure for recommendation or admission to specialty court. And so they have to, there's information that the prosecuting attorney as well as defense counsel need to review so that they can then present to the court their recommendations on eligibility for the program. And we are going to do that on March 29th, 2023. And I'm going to schedule that for 9:30 a.m. Does that work for the parties? Does that work for everybody, Miss? It does? Yes. Okay, wonderful. All right, thank you. And then let me know when you all are ready on Mr. Porter. Do the parties need to speak with me before we go on the record? All right, we are ready on quarter. I have the following case number SP 1235354, counts 1, 2, and 3. I also have case number 20058788901 and case number SP 139646671. Mr. Porter, state your full name for me, please.
John Isaac Porter.
All right, Mr. Porter, you know why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, let me start off with some good stuff first. First of all, thank you for not making us jump through hoops. You know, you were notified that there was a violation, and you have indicated that it's true, and you're not contesting that violation. So thank you. I'm not interested in punishing you. I'm interested in helping you. Okay? So here are a couple of things so I do really want to thank you for your honesty. Listen, testing, you've got to show up. You've got to show up. I don't know where you all get this new text messaging notification, but you have never heard me say that when you came into the program, that somebody's going to text you and come and test. The standard in this program is you are to call every day. That's what I tell you all when I do your admission. Call every day. The reason that I tell you to call is because there is a record that's made. So that if there's an issue, because we know people have issues, right? Then there's a record that is shown that shows when you call, what number you called from. Okay? So if you do the text messaging thing, you do it at your own risk, because my instructions are to pick up the phone and call every single day to see if you have to test. So going forward, you need to go in and test. Call and see if you have to go in and test, okay? And then you must go in. Understood?
Call every day.
Every day. Don't try to count it. Don't try to guess it, because I may throw in an extra one. My order says a minimum of 2 times per week. Okay? So call every day. All right? Do I have your commitment to do that?
Yes, Honor.
All right. So in response to your violation, team, I did not call for the prosecutor to come down because he admitted it, and I'm interested in helping him. And so what the recommendation is that he be sent to Ms. Price to talk about for therapeutic reassessment. And then we will make those adjustments based on Ms. Price's recommendations. And so there's also in response, and that's not a sanction. That's just, I want to make sure that you're staying on this good path that you've been on for so long, okay? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, but, you know, I go through stress problems and things like that, so that's why I got the doctor's approval to be able to.
No, sir. We're not going to go from one thing to another thing. And so if you are having stressors, that's why I'm sending you to Ms. Price. Let's make sure that that gets addressed, okay? All right, very good. So you're going to see Ms. Price today. You cannot do that in this program. Understood?
Yes.
All right. In response to your violation, what I am doing as a sanction is there is a class and insight program that I'm going to require you. It's a class. It's a couple of hours. I think it's 2 hours maybe on a day, one day. And Ms. Taylor will set you up to take that insight class, okay? And that insight is directly related to the violation, okay?
I will.
All right, wonderful. What questions do you have for me?
Thanks for helping.
Thank you.
Be able to see this.
It's good to see you too. You know,
I thought I was doing the right thing.
Uh-oh, what, say that again?
I thought I was doing the right thing.
Now, Mr. Porter, you know, you were at the provider in-house all that time, and we did not have an issue with that. Come on now.
It's not an issue. It's not an issue.
And we're not gonna have one. We're not gonna start having an issue with that.
It's not likely to happen.
No, what you have to do is, if you're having an issue, we're gonna send you to a professional to address that issue. I'm not gonna leave you hanging.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Wait, don't leave. He just gonna turn his back on me. I'm not through with you yet. All right. Today was still your hearing date. I want to know what challenge have you faced, and how did you respond to it?
Well, Mr. Scott, I ended up getting a job to take care of my kids and a few little bills and help them out at the house when my sister left. You so that's been going pretty good, the job, and, keep my mind off things, keep me out of trouble.
I love it. And so in response to the challenge of not getting, you don't want to get in trouble. I guess there are things that may be around you that sometimes can pull you in the wrong direction. Other people. All right. And so in response to that challenge, you decided I'm going to get up and be productive. So you got a job.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you're going to stay active. I love it. I love it. Very good. Very good. So on this morning, when you go to talk to Ms. Price, I want you to share that with her, okay? All right. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Porter?
You'll help me with my traffic.
Oh, your what?
My traffic.
That traffic matter he had.
Oh, yes, that's right. That was last week. You came back on some traffic matters. Yes, sir. So you're squared away. So we want to stay on track, okay?
I will.
All right. I appreciate your efforts. So I'm going to send you, he's got to go see Ms. Price, and then you've got to get him connected with the Insight program. For him to do that as soon as possible, and then be prepared to tell me what you learned in that class, okay?
Okay.
All right. Your next date. What's next for Mr. I'm sorry, anything from the rest of the team as to Mr. Porter?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, very good. What's his next day?
He will have a face-to-face on April 5th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, and then team, just don't, yeah, okay, I'll get that reminder later. Did you get that, Mr. Porter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Now, when he's finished with Ms. Price and Ms. Taylor, then he is free to leave.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Good to see you, Mr. Porter.
You too, Your Honor.
All right, take care. All right, team, that ends the morning docket. Let's just check to make sure nobody has popped on with an issue. And so we are all set.
I don't believe it.
Yes, and so we are going to go off live, understanding, Miss Matt. I know we're gonna have a meeting at 11:30 in my Zoom courtroom. And so it'll be, I'll have the doorbell on. It's okay. Because we know, everybody knows we have to be on standby. This specialty court, I know we scheduled a little differently for the afternoon, or for the day, but we're on standby, team, and we know that. All right, very good. And so let me go off live very quick.